government of Dominica and the police authority have decided to get involved in hijacking. Charging a man they hijacked with illegal entry to Dominica. It's a government that has no issue at all now in involving itself with crimes against humanity. And as the one said, people said, and we've been saying, oh my God, for how long now this government has to go? But the government is not going to go if the people don't insist that they go. And that is why, starting tomorrow, we must show what joint action means. We must show what collective action means. We must show what joining hearts and joining minds means on an issue of grave national importance to us, where right now we find ourselves facing an existentialist threat, and we find ourselves fighting against modern day slavery. There is no other description for that. Years ago when our forefathers were brought across the Middle Passage, somebody was paying money for them. Today we're paying our own money to a man from Lebanon to tell us what to do in our own country, and we sit down and want to do nothing about it. When I open my mouth and when I write on my Facebook page, you have all these Labour Party trolls coming to talk foolishness about who don't want international airport and who ugly. All sorts of non-issues. All sorts of non-issues when the matter before us is our resources and how our resources are going to be used for the benefit of all the people of Dominica. That's what we're about. So tomorrow, I saw an invitation that says we are officially signing off the agreement with MMCE for the construction of the international airport. And he said, my friends, international airport is coming into reality and will create an ocean of opportunities for everyone. International airport has been coming for 20 years under the Labour Party government. It's not new. They collected $500 million, $500 million to build the airport. And when I asked them what is the balance in the account, they said $269.59. $269.59. That was the balance. $259.69. That was the balance. And then they said China will build the airport. And then they said, okay, China might take too long. We need to build the airport, so we'll use our own money to do it. But guess how it's going to be done? Our money that Haden is holding overseas is going to be front-loaded by Haden or put forward by Haden, and then you have to pay Haden back. Bear with me for 2 minutes. When the contract or the agreement is signed tomorrow, Haden becomes the man who has carte blanche to decide how this airport is going to be built. Because he himself has no company that can build airport. He's going to choose people from outside to come in and build the airport, which really the government should be opening bids for. Instead of doing that, they're passing it to one man, so he will decide who he wants. No bid, no tender. So now, he has this contract. We are going to have to pay him for his work in the development and the construction of the international airport. That's going to come from our money, which he already has. So when we pay him back, let's say the airport costs $1 billion. From that $1 billion, there is a developer's fee inside there, which is, let's say, maybe $50 to $100 million. He'll make that money for himself. And then we have to pay back the whole $1 billion, which we loaned. Our money we loaned from him, but it's our money that is in his hands, and Skerrit put it there. Now Skerrit has a very interesting relationship with this man. This man came here, Skerrit lied about the relationship and said the country was broke, and so we couldn't afford the money to relocate the Peninsula residents to Bellevue. So he bought the land. He fronted the money to build the land and to develop it and so on. Big fat lie, because when they were doing that, the year she was doing that 2016, 2015, thereabout, we made $279 million from citizenship by investment, and we spent $117 million, which means we ended that year that Skerrit was claiming over. We ended that year with $162 million in the bank from citizenship by investment. But he told us we couldn't afford $2 million to buy the 44 acres of land for the resettlement of the Peninsula residents. So that lie was the lie he used to set up this corrupt relationship with Haden, where Haden will be using our money and claiming he's front-loading and paying himself back from citizenship by investment. He is the only one that has a deal to sell citizenships under the housing program, specially created. Housing is for Dominica. The money is Dominica passport money. The money is supposed to go in the consolidated fund. But as you will see in the Constitution at page 76, that Munseri added out tonight, that Constitution at page 7, at section 76 says monies belonging to Dominica must come into Dominica's consolidated fund. And they are not doing that. The Finance and Administration Act makes the same provision. So they have been unconstitutionally and unlawfully holding all this money outside of Dominica. How much money is it? Well, we estimate that money now is in the billions of dollars. Let me do a quick calculation for you. All the people did arithmetic in school for the bills. All the people did a little arithmetic, a little mathematics. You did your times tables and so on, right? Okay, good. There is a little addition. Government sold 15,477 passports in 3 years, ending the 30th of June 2020. 15,477. That means that we should have gotten revenues of $3,500 million. We only got $700 million. So when you take out the 700 from the 3,500, you will get 2,800 million, which is $2.8 billion. $2.8 billion. And from that $2.8 billion, which they have not told us what has happened to that money, and we suspect that's the money they are holding.